In this training, we'll be going over how to create a sample record. To do so, from your home screen, this is for the inspector role, or the project manager role will also do the same, select sample records. Once you've selected that, you can click on Add Sample Record button. From this, it will bring you to the Add Sample Record screen, where you'll need to type in your material code and sample date. The material code works if you know the exact code or if you just know the name. So for this one, we'll type in, but I could have also typed in reinforcing steel. I will select the sample date. You'll want to always look to the right. Is a source required? No. Is a facility required? No. Is a brand required? No. Is SMFMI required? No. If any of these are yes, these top three, you will need to go to the Sources and Facilities tab on the left and fill out that information. SMFMI required will be filled out after the sample record has been created, but it will be required if it does say yes. So since none of these are required, I can go ahead and select Save. Once I've selected Save, it is now generating my sample record. The sample record ID is the initials of your name, first, last name, year, month, date, hour, timestamp. From this, it'll take you to the general screen of the sample record, where you can fill in the sample size units, represented quantity, and quantity units. The sampler ID name, you'll want to fill that information out. And a witness by ID name is not required, but can be filled out if the sampler is not an NDOT employee. Go ahead, and if there are any changes made to this page, go ahead and hit Save. There's a sample location tab. This information is not required, but can be filled out where you could put the district where the sample was selected from. Hit Save. Additional information. This tab will have information on who created the sample, when it was created, and who last updated that sample. Sources and Facilities tab. This information is not needed for this sample, but had you created a sample where it said yes on SMFMI, this is where you would select that information. It would also display the source and facility and brand if it was also required. The Contract tab. This is the information where you will select the contract that you're going to associate to your material if you have one. If you do, click on the Select Contract Project Items button. And in here you can go in the upper right-hand or left-hand corner and select and do a search. And for this one, we'll select the reinforcing steel. You would select the line items that match your sample. Hit Save. Once you have that, then you can select the Test tab. Here you'll want to select the destination lab. So you'll select the lab associated to your material. Select Save. Once you have that, you can select Assign the Tests to assign the tests needed for this sample. So we'll go ahead, select that, arrow over, and here if there are multiple test runs, you can enter that information here. If not, go ahead and confirm. And there you have it. That is how you create a sample record. If you have any questions about this, you can please contact us at 402-479-4760 or email at ndot.awprojectsupport@nebraska.gov.